I like real subservient Asian girls. That's what I want. I want a bunch of little Asian broads. All you Asian broads out there, you know you want this big white stud. Now come on over and call me. Eh? Eh?
I also like the beer. I definitely like beer. Beer is good. I think I'm looking for a woman who also likes beer, so we can drink the beers together.
Hey there, ladies. My name's Chris. I'm into chicks. Beer, music, sports. Crushing skulls.
You want 9 inches? I'll do you 3 times.
Alright.
Oh God, no. Me. That's the stuff. You wanna hop in the 88 Firebird with me? Go see some Warrant, some Rat. You know, baby, that's me. I wanna rock!
Oh, who want to dance with me? Yeah, who let the door out? Who let the door out? I show you good time. We go dancing. We go drinking. Liquid panty remover. Who let the door out?
If I could marry a beer, I think I would. So if you're a beer or a type of beer, I like lager. It's good. Guinness. If you're Guinness, we should hook up. Maybe I'll buy you a drink, a beer or something. Yeah, straight in. bestdamnmatch.com. I tell you, if you're not on it, get on it. Send your link to info@bestdamtech.com and we'll add you to the fray. And you may actually, meet someone that you don't get along with at all.
That's right, absolutely.
Nothing but winners over there.
We're very excited about that. We're also very excited about this show coming up. We've got a lot of news to get through, people. A lot of news to get through.
Yeah.
Before that, though, I've got a letter. Got some feedback from a listener/viewer.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Slash? Really?
Yeah, /viewer.
Oh, viewer. Excellent.
She says, I saw last week's episode and you were being very mean to Adam.
Wow.
Who?
See, my public adores me.
Apparently you and I. Yeah, she singled us out specifically.
Well, I apologize, but
I don't know.
he's like, lowest on the totem pole.
Whatever, bro, I can take it.
I didn't realise it myself. But anyway, she goes on to say that, I know Adam and he's a very nice boy.
I am.
Yeah.
And by the way, he doesn't love Yahoo. He loves his mummy.
Oh.
Yeah. Signed,
true.
Adam's #1 fan.
There you go.
Fern. She calls herself Fern.
Fern?
Yeah. So interesting. Interesting indeed.
Wow.
Where this is going.
What are you talking about?
I heard that his the first name they chose for his baby was rhododendron.
Actually, it was Mary Jane, which was frowned upon.
Well, I mean, I liked it because you go with Rhoda, for short, which is, a big hefty girl name, which is,
I wanted to name her Gertrude.
Gertrude is good.
I need a lot less shotgun shells when she's 16.
So today is in Native Fern is No Pick on Plant Day. Okay.
I
All right.
already got my jabs in for the
You got
day.
it. You got it, people. No Pick on Plant
back
Day. Best damn news. In the news today, Jobsy's been very vocal.
It's always in the news.
He's actually put pen to paper.
Pen to paper.
Pen to paper.
Not finger
He
to
can
key.
write.
Yeah, no, I think it's his computer. But anyway, I think it was an Apple. That's what he used. He put together an essay called Thoughts on Music.
Oh, I have lots of those.
Do you now?
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying that DRM sucks, essentially.
Thank you.
I'm paraphrasing. He didn't actually say that, okay? DRM sucks. He doesn't like the whole DRM issue. He doesn't like that he has to, abide by these regulations. So he's pleading the folks to actually change the whole model, modify it, get rid of it completely, whatever.
Excellent.
So, a lot of people are applauding him for that decision.
Well, and why don't you tell the people who Steve Jobs is, in case they don't know?
You don't know. What have you been living up Adam's ass?
There's not much space there.
It's done immediately.
I know.
What's going on? Oh no, Rand's ass! Is that where you're living up Rand's ass? Jobsy is obviously CEO of Apple.
So this is a big deal because of iTunes and the iPod.
iTunes is the big one.
So if Jobs gets his way, iTunes and iPod will no longer feature DRM.
Potentially, but a lot of people are applauding
Well,
him.
as everyone knows, publicity stunts only go so far.
Right, that's exactly right. A lot of people are also saying, is this a response to the backlash that he's copying in Europe, mainly Scandinavia? Hoit and fleur! To our Norwegian and Swedish mates.
Right.
As a result of that, is this what he's coming out with, because of the pressure that he's getting, who knows?
Right.
But,
hey, I think it's a great idea.
About it.
Yeah, he's been in the news a lot this week.
Yeah, living in the news a lot.
You gotta stay in the news. I guess writing essays will get you in the friggin' news.
I think he's trying to steal a little bit of the Vista thunder, and drag attention like me, back at me.
Sure. And I think
Time for publicity stunt.
I can't think of a better essay to write.
No,
to do
that's
What's
a
on
good
music?
one. I mean, I'm sure maybe the guy probably feels that way.
Yeah.
Unless he owns a lot of stock in record labels, which
Probably doesn't.
Right.
doubtful.
All right.
I want Plan to write an essay, thoughts on an Irish and the virus.
Yeah, that would be great. Or thoughts on the viri or something interesting like that.
You know what I forgot with the intro? I'm Flemmo, by the way. Just
Oh,
for those
Flemmo.org, our
who are
Australian
new
host.
to the show. Rand McNally, of course, to my right, roadieshow.com, and Sir Very Reverend Adam Duchess Plant.
Duchess.
Duchess of
Now that's too far. You can put
part of
all
the
the
royal-
bullshit prefixes in front of my name you want, but I'm no Duchess.
Part of the royal family. And we're honoured,
Yeah.
absolutely
royal ass
honoured.
kicking in. I mean,
Honoured to have you here. And of course to the Peanut Gallery, if you could swing over there, Brandon the Bastard, holding the camera. Thank you, Brandon the Bastard. These are the peanuts. Wankers, all of them.
That's right.
a lot of them.
Yeah, absolutely. We encourage wankers. you
Yes.
know. we try to bring him in as much as possible, so if you're a wanker, let us
Right.
know.
You've got a place here.
Paul is the president of wankinguk.au, right? What? So that-
No, nothing like that. But if
right.
you are a wanker, info@bestadtech.com. Let us
Yes.
know you're a wanker, and we may
No
even
pictures,
feature you.
please. No
Right,
pictures.
We may even feature you. Amazon, you familiar with this whole unbox thing?
Oh, yes.
You are. So they're looking at being able to offer downloads, video downloads, TV show downloads.
Yes.
They range from $1.99 for your CSIs to like
too much.
$15 for your videos.
Well, you mean full-length movie.
Pretty freaking steep. Yeah, and you get to keep it.
Well, when you say videos in this country, it means music videos usually to the
Does it?
downloader. Yeah.
What if you said music videos?
Music videos is, a 3-minute long.
Music video.
30 music
Whereas
video.
videos is
Video
like
is
your general
still music
video
video.
Music
population.
videos
Yeah.
are generally
Am I
released.
wrong?
Right. You wanted to say film or movie.
Oh, film.
We'll get into more on how to speak American later.
Did you just call me a moron?
No, but I will.
You just called me a moron. Oh, you did. I think you did, people. Anyway,
Yeah.
Amazon are joining TiVo.
Which
Love my TiVo.
Yeah.
Love it. I've got the direct TV with the TiVo, and I record, do the playlist, do the watch list, rugby all the time,
Different
geek
remotes.
stuff all the time. They're joining up, getting together,
That's a good match because Amazon has a whole shitload of fucking media.
offering you to be able to download videos to the TiVo box.
Movies, right.
Movies.
And TVs.
Movies,
And
videos, and TV shows as well for a certain fee.
Right.
Still in beta, apparently. I haven't had my peepers on it
Right.
yet.
Adam, would you want to tell them what beta is? It's not a fish.
Yeah, it's not a fish. Beta is pre-development, or it's development in development stages, meaning
Right.
that it's out for. In this case, it doesn't say, but it could either be like alpha release is like still in house.
First.
No one
Yeah.
ever. It's being debugged by the developers exclusively. Beta is when they kind of let it out to the outside community a little bit,
Right.
to beta testers, and get to test it on all likes of machines, and you get a lot of good user input that way.
Sure.
It's kind of out to a small community, and then when
Right.
it's out of beta, if you're not Google and you actually get out of beta, it goes into production release.
Right. Which is what you're normally used to buying.
Oh, and then it's the real thing. It's not
yeah.
something that starts with C. Like
Yeah.
Camera. Or
Alpha, beta.
No, it's just released.
Fair enough. I don't know.
But-
You Americans with your
Right,
great
betas are actually cool to check out, and from what I've noticed, usually they're fairly stable. It's more about getting input back. It's almost like they finish the product and they put it out there for to use, but they're not 100% sure it won't fuck up a little bit. But it's pretty much done.
Each product is under incubation. It's still considered incubation point at beta, and then it goes out to full release where there's support. But I mean, beta has been thrown around a lot lately, especially with Google.
Right.
Their Gmail's been in beta ever since it's been public, and probably will
Years.
never get out.
No, I think it's out of beta.
It's
now.
out of beta. Google Labs is like their beta stuff.
Right.
Are we out of beta? The Best Dan Tech Show.
I think
out of beta?
so. Once we once I came on,
Here's the
and we-
theory now. Everyone's like, well, everything's constantly developing and growing, therefore it can never come out of beta, which is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
When you release something and it's ready, it's ready. You're never going to release something perfect.
It's like a safety net.
Yeah.
In essence.
You can't.
We told you we might fuck up. I mean, come
It's
on.
just beta.
There's very few programs, out, from operating system level all the way to small background applications that are ever done being made.
Right.
Fair enough.
Well, all right.
Something that's definitely out of beta. Facebook.
Ah, yes, that's that one MySpacey kind of joint.
It's MySpacey. It's mainly for the college crowd. College crowd love it.
It was once exclusive for college crowds.
But it's been opened up to everyone,
Right.
every man and their dog. My dog's there.
Hello.
Yep. Facebook.sam.com.
Nice.
They're testing out this virtual gifts system. I don't know if any of you guys have tried out. Any of you guys on Facebook at all?
No.
Checked out the virtual gifts?
I'll look into it.
You'll look into it.
All right, there we
Fabulous.
go. Schmidt's got a date.
So we're looking at small gifts or icons that you can give to other Facebook members. I think it's around the $1 mark. Very, very cheap and nasty. But, adds to that whole stalking ability. It's fabulous.
Yeah.
And Brandon the Bastard, I know you love the stalking. So
They're all about.
What's an example
that
of a
out.
gift?
Look, I'm not sure.
Oh, well,
Do you know?
on your date, figure that out.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It seems to be
Dozen
the
rows.
new web model is under $1. It works. People will spend a shitload of money if they spend it in increments of 99 cents
Right.
or less.
That's true.
So think on that if you're starting a new business, peeps.
I wonder what you're really making after Visa takes theirs.
I don't know.
Peeps. Yeah. Anyway, we'll check it out.
No, I'm never saying
We'll
that.
take that. We'll take that shit out. Google Maps has been coming under a bit of fire in the land down under, people.
Why?
That's Australia.
But there's nothing going on there
Australia.
at all. What the hell do they care if we take pictures
Australia's
Yeah, what's
very
Australia
big,
anyway?
Sand and
very
water and
huge.
sand
It's
and
huge on
water.
the technology front, Australia. It's huge.
Ah, okay.
I'm surprised it's not driving the technology front.
They have an
which
entire
probably
tube
is.
of internet going straight to Australia.
No
Anyway.
trucks there, all two.
All right.
All tubes.
They've got these digital didgeridoos that'll blow your fucking mind.
Web 2.0. Jidoos.
Yeah, are they going to lose a vowel because they're going Web 2.0?
What's
This
the
is just
biffo?
Australia.
What's the biffo?
The biffo is pretty much that Google Maps, someone did a search from the other side of the street to Google HQ, which is Surrey Street. Everyone knows that. And the Google Maps returned, the directions on how to get there as being a 10.4 kilometre detour.
Whoa.
Right, across the
Goddamn
street.
sheep in the way.
What is it? One
No,
way?
it's
One
not.
way thing?
It's not so much. No, it's not so much that. I think they were encouraging people to take a little scenic detour because you're going across the Harbour Bridge. Gorgeous, people, gorgeous. Across the Harbour Bridge, back across the Harbour Bridge. $3 toll.
Fuck.
By the way, $3
US
toll.
or
Australian.
EU?
$3.
Ooh.
$3 roofs.
It's like 10 cents. That's
10
fine.
cents. Bargain. And, both times you look at the Harbour Bridge, the harbour, gorgeous.
All the bums and the criminals.
No,
and
no crimes,
the
no crims,
dead
no bums.
fucking
The
dingoes.
whole
Whoa.
continent is nothing but criminals and Aborigines.
None of you bastards have been there, so.
Well, look, this tells me one thing.
What does it tell you, mate?
Obviously, Australia needs to improve their traffic infrastructure.
Yes. Yeah, they need to move up to concrete.
Why does it take 10 kilometers to get across the street in Australia?
Well, it's not that. It's that they're showing you a different way of life, right? You Americans, you're all about point A to point B, right?
And I've heard
We're
those
about
kangaroo. Those
We're about
kangaroo.
C, right? Oh, C, look at that.
Well, then what are you complaining about?
Right. I'm
Also-
not complaining. A lot of people are complaining.
Adam, the public
Other people.
transportation there consists of
Top-notch.
kangaroo pouch rides.
Top-notch.
It's really slimy and gross.
It's so comfy in there. You got
Yeah.
the fur and all that.
I heard their Air
There's
Force
a
uses
teat
hot
to
air
suck
balloons.
All right. Bloody hell.
So AU, Biffo, Google
crazy.
Maps.
Google Maps in Australia. I didn't even know you guys had electricity
Mate,
down
we
there.
got the works. We got more than you have here.
You still live in
the
grass
States.
huts, right?
No.
No,
Very
they're
fancy mansions. Every single one of us mansions.
they're
Absolutely.
wallaby huts.
Hopping mansions. They're called marsupials over here.
So
super.
is Google on top of it?
Yeah, they are. They're obviously fobbing it off to another service who are actually providing the technology with the maps. And Google Maps in itself is still beta, maybe.
Yeah.
But there've actually been reports of other inaccuracies with regard to the Google Maps. So
Does anybody know? Does Google Maps ever update pictures that they already have, or do they once
I'm pretty
they
sure.
Yeah, if you look at it,
They're on the ball.
There's a development that was completed probably 2.5 years ago that's still in construction.
Yeah,
So my
okay.
neighborhood lives there.
Okay.
My neighborhood
Sometimes.
dirt block.
We'll
Depends
see.
how important the neighbourhood is. If it's near your house, it's not very important at all.
Australia
Yeah.
was updated probably 4 years ago.
Moving along.
That's all I'm calling for Best Damn News because of you all bastards. Speaking of bastards, I just hope that Adam's keeping his
Iris
on
on
the
the
virus.
virus.
We all know you're a bastard. No, you're not. You're a nice boy, which is
Right.
Which is
And born to legitimately wed parents.
How many viri do you have this week?
exactly.
Clint?
What do you got for us, mate?
2 items of note.
1, 2.
Firefox pop-up exploit.
No.
Someone found a way because when you're on Firefox, it says a little yellow bar pops up at the top of the browser and
Correct.
says, would you like to allow this pop-up? When you allow the pop-up, though, it actually overlooks a lot of regular security features it would normally put in there. So
Right.
people figured this out and they made an exploit.
Those
So
clever
they
bastards.
trick you into saying, this pop-up is legitimate. You need to accept it in order to move on through the site. And in fact, some hacker got on and put malicious code on there, and they're exploiting that.
Why is the code always malicious? How come they never
It's a
hook
fancy
you up
word.
with free cable or something? Like that?
Yeah, well, you know what? They just don't make a lot of money doing that.
Yeah.
The Robin Hood of
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the Jolly Roger is no more. So, be on the
They
lookout for an
covering that?
update. They're gonna, they're
Covering,
working
yeah.
on it. Be an update very soon.
They're good with
As
that.
you know, with Firefox, that'll happen automatically. You'll be
Yep.
browsing,
They're good with that.
and then right while you're looking at your favorite freaking porn photo, it'll pop up. Next time, you want to
Yeah.
restart now or update later.
And you know what? You want Firefox and Flock.
Especially if you're looking at porn, because
Oh.
you cheap bastards don't pay for it. So you
Ooh,
definitely want to update
correct.
right away.
Right.
Cancel it out. Take the 2 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
No.
good though for people to throw things at Firefox and Flock and other Mozilla-based things because it will get better.
It will get better. Same with the Opera community. I mean, they're right on the ball when it comes to actually fixing things. IE's the only one I'd say.
They
Yeah,
shit the bed on the
still-
regular.
Yeah, they do.
Quote
they
me on
do.
that.
Never clean sheets in Microsoft.
No.
So
It's all those plastic
The other
bed
particular
covers.
issue of note
Man.
is Trend Micro. If you use Trend Micro
Micro.
antivirus,
Hmm.
there is a vulnerability out there, and it affects pretty much all different versions and everything.
Oh, okay.
So be on the lookout for an update there. If you're using Trend Micro, and you have some absolute stuff that you can't have anybody's eyes on, get yourself some AVG.
What are your thoughts on Trend Micro?
I've never used them.
Okay.
I couldn't say one way or the other. I mean, a lot of the antivirus these days, it's a pretty solid science. you
Right,
know?
right. They've been around for a while.
Yeah, antivirus pretty much works in there's a worm that uses a particular technique, and then they create a means to look at the signature of that technique and to identify it if it should happen again.
It's not a pseudoscience like chiropractic or psychology or astrology
my
or
vulnerability
my
arises.
apologies.
Christianity.
Chiropractors out there.
Right. Physics,
Christians.
exactly. Astrophysics is the one.
Astrologers out there. My apologies.
Anatomy.
Right.
He doesn't.
He just
represent
doesn't
what we
like
say.
astrology people.
Yeah. That's excellent, mate. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Be on the
Hoit,
lookout.
hoit, plural?
That's good. That's good. Your Swedish is getting better, mate.
I'm working on it.
I think it's Danish as well.
Yep.
I mean, strawberry tart for those Danish listeners out there. Thanks, mate. Much appreciated.
I do it just for you,
I do know that.
There's people that watch, but it's just for you.
Yeah, I thought so because I'm slow on the uptake on this sort of stuff. Speaking of slow on the uptake, Dr. Drew.
Ah.
I'm sure he'll love that.
Right, and he was going to join us today.
He was going to join us, but he's been doing the old Technicolor yawn and not feeling his best, shall we say. He's caught some West Coast virus, which is, probably like la-di-da, hoity-toity, wanky kind of virus.
Is it like the West Coast offense?
a little bit. I'm not sure what that means,
He
but
has no idea.
I'm just agreeing with what you're saying.
American football.
Starbucks got him down.
Yeah, too much Starbucks, mate. So I don't know if you guys received an email from the folks at Walmart. I did because I mistakenly downloaded an album from them and
Mistakenly?
Well, yeah, thought I'd try. I mean,
This looks just like iTunes except for the Walmart logo. Forget that.
for the people back home, I do research. Okay,
that's okay.
Right.
And
Much
so-
like
During
what's
your
his name
research,
from
a
The
lot of
Who.
mistakes happen.
Never mind. Somebody will get that in the audience.
who guy?
The guy that was into the kitty porn.
Okay, fair enough.
For research,
Fair enough. Research, right?
We won't be fooled again.
All right,
Hey,
Gov.
I was doing research, okay?
Brandon the Boss, he's always researching for us. So I was researching with Walmart and I did the download of the album and it's crappy. But Dr. Drew has some further insight into their new video download site. What do you got for us, Doc?
Oh, hey there. How you doing? It's Drew here. This week, Walmart rolled out a new service for video. It's not really a new concept, but they put a new spin on an old concept by making it completely fucking break in Firefox. I have no idea why. I mean, don't they have testers? Do they have anybody check this over before they put the page out? They put the page out. Wouldn't work for Firefox. Obviously, didn't work for Flock. So, early adoption on these kind of things are by geeks and techies, and a lot of techies and geeks use Firefox. So the page didn't work for them, so TechCrunch had a good laugh at them. We'll throw up a quick screenshot of how the page looked. CSS was all screwed up. So my suggestion is, if you're going to roll out a service, especially one that's been done about 100 fucking times, make sure it at least works on all browsers. Take care, everybody.
I did actually check it out in Firefox and it was crappy. It didn't work. What sort of mistake is that? I mean, do the developers not cross-browser check?
Just IE?
Firefox. Yeah, just IE.
I mean, that's all they look for.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about Firefox.
Globally, who cares about?
Yeah. Did you
30%
try it on
market.
OS X? Firefox? Yeah.
Same shite.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So thank you for those insights, Dr. Drew. We hope you get geekily better. I don't know, I just throw geek.
Yeah, why geekly works? That's a verb name or adjective.
I'm pretty sure it is. We spoke at Facebook earlier on. They've actually released an API, which for those who have been living up plants' ass means...
Nobody lives there.
What does it mean, mate?
Yeah. Is it vacant
It's an
lot?
API.
Application protocol interface.
There you go. Up plant's ass, available for rent. Nobody lives there. Does it come furnished?
Anyway, Mosoto has been taking advantage of this and putting it to good use. It's Flex 2.0, which is an Adobe app, I believe. Flex 2.0, right? Correct? Am I right? Sits on top of your Facebook account via the API, allowing you to share files. Apparently very nice. People are loving it. People are digging it. So, check it out. I think in March it releases.
It's
Check it out.
It's pretty sweet. You can kind of looks like you can have like an IM-esque box.
Okay.
Where whoever is your friend on Facebook, they'll be online and it'll show that they're online. They don't have friends of friends online, so you can meet new people. And then people in if you're in like a certain network for your town or whatever, they'll show up in the network and you can just message them.
Oh, hello.
Message them there.
Okay.
And also, you can upload about a gig of music on there as well. So if you got some music on there, you can actually pull it on your own playlist and create a playlist from everybody else that has music uploaded on the Facebook.
Share it with your mates.
It's pretty damn awesome.
That's good. You used it?
No, it's still in beta.
Oh, of course, right.
Users, they have a group on
It's Web
Facebook.
2.0.
So,
Everything's beta.
So they say it'll be out in March. So.
Mm-hmm. We'll get Schmidt to tech it out a little bit more. He's our Facebook representative, apparently.
Beta is the word of the day, huh?
Beta is the word of the way. All right, check this out, Plant. Check it out. I know that you've been playing with your Wii.
Always do.
Yeah.
Whenever possible.
Apparently, sales in Japan, to our Japanese listeners.
Hoit maflural.
Hiya.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah. Arigatou gozaimashita.
Arigato.
1, 2, 3
Anyway,
is Ichi-ni-san.
they're reportedly outselling the PlayStation 2-1.
Wow.
That doesn't
means,
surprise me.
What does that
Wow.
mean? For every 2 Wii's, 1 PlayStation is sold.
Thanks for breaking down the math.
Yeah, I thought I'd do that for you guys.
I didn't feel like getting into algebra.
Now that still is about the same in terms of dollars spent because a PlayStation costs
maybe,
twice
yeah.
as much as a Wii. But that doesn't mean profits are the same. I think that means Nintendo's making more money.
Right, tack games onto that, absolutely.
Yep.
More people
I have a theory as to why this is happening.
Oh, hello.
And that's because the Wii is awesome, and the PlayStation is just another game system with good graphics.
Yeah, I
Wii
mean,
is
I don't
awesome.
know a single person with a PlayStation, but I know several with the Wii.
We're talking about PlayStation 3, right? We're
Right,
not-
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Who's buying
Yeah,
PlayStation
interesting.
2?
Speaking of the Wii, they're very closely aligned with our mates, our very good mates over there in Norway.
Hoit maflural.
I don't think they say that, but anyway, they got the fjords and stuff.
What did these I'll get it right. One of these times.
Jürgen Kjörgen lives there.
He does indeed.
Bjorn.
Our London correspondent, Fluffy Bunny, actually went up to the folks at Norway HQ.
In Oslo, right?
Oslo, yeah, beautiful place. Lots of snow and stuff like that. Fjords. Did I say fjords?
Fjords. And expensive beer.
And she hung out and drank some beer and stuff like that. Let's have a little chit chat with her if we can get her on the thing. Layla, are you there?
No, not ladies. I would hope not.
What is it, Lady of London or Fluffy Bunny? We know is one.
Fluffy Bunny.
Yeah, that's one of your main things, and very much ingrained in the whole opera community.
That's right.
Absolutely. So, we just revealed that, sales of the Wii are huge in Japan. And, very closely aligned to Opera. The Opera browser, of course, being pre-installed in the Wii.
Right, which was really neat and good deal for Opera.
You took a trip out to Norway, our good mates up there at Opera HQ. How was that?
Yeah, I did. It was brilliant. Really, really good.
We saw some photos, and we'll actually throw a few photos up now. Looks like a lot of beer was consumed.
Yes. On the Friday, they have what they call Friday beers.
Oh, very
And
good.
there's quite a bit.
I like that concept.
Yeah.
Big fan of that.
Yeah.
Did you get to see any of the fjords?
Yeah, we got taken round on the Sunday.
Nice.
Really? That's a
So we did a bit of sightseeing,
good sight.
bit of sledding on the Saturday. Very good.
Ooh, very nice. They like their beers. I heard beers are like $6, right?
They're really expensive
Really,
over there. It's probably about $14.
Oh, hello.
Whoa, that's atrocious.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And I thought London was expensive.
That's enough to put you off your beers.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not.
But
Yep.
what did you do to get all messed up then?
Well,
Spending lots of money.
back in, I think it was October, I helped them organise a London event, which was just for them to kind of get a few web developers down there and try and convert them, if you like.
Spread the word.
Yeah, there were
Yeah.
people from kind of the likes of Yahoo, Orange, the BBC, and loads of other places. So it was a pretty big event.
Are they pretty pumped about the success of the Wii?
Oh, absolutely.
I bet.
The first thing we did when we got to their offices was go straight on the Wii. Played a few games, used the browser, it's fantastic.
Yeah, we've got a few Wii lovers here, so,
I've got to get one. Can't believe it's taking me this long.
Yeah. You should definitely have one. Opera should issue one.
Yeah, I'll try that.
I've heard they're a good bunch of guys. Can that be confirmed? And girls?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Nice.
Nice. We definitely want to see if we can make our way out there for sure. And you're looking at managing the best damn opera community?
Absolutely, yeah. We spoke quite a lot about it while I was out there, so we've decided to possibly make it a group so that we can have a bit more input from people.
Yeah.
So things like forums, people can register, you know, things like that.
Bit of feedback, absolutely. You know, yeah, that's all part of the Web 2.0 thing.
That's what I hear.
Which we are big fans of. Layla, thank you so much for joining us. I know it's late over there in London.
No problem at all.
Cold over there?
It is pretty cold. It was snowing today, so
That's nice.
yeah. It snowed here. It didn't snow in Norway though.
Ah, weird.
Really?
Like the floral.
That's the global heating, global warming.
That's right.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for keeping your eye on those folks at Opera for us. We much appreciate it, Layla, and we will be
No problem at all.
We'll be catching up with you and on. That means another
Excellent.
time, other
yes.
times.
Mhm.
Right, you got that?
I got it. I picked up.
You
It's
got
one
that?
word. A-N-O-N.
Pip, pip, Layla, pip, pip.
See you later. Bye.
Thank you, bud.
Hello.
So, yeah, the Fjords and the Toyotas and the Chevrolets,
I still don't get it.
etc.
Would you just
Fjord, Ford.
Yeah, we get
I-
it.
I
I get
get
it.
it.
There's, notice.
But why
notice the lack of
Toyota? Why
reaction.
not Chevy or? Yeah, it's a real
Chevy
stretch.
suck, they really do. Yeah.
They do.
Exactly. Should I say Honda? Would that be Hyundai, maybe?
No, American. You're going Ford.
Oh, okay.
Why not pick Chevy? GMC.
Fair enough. Thanks for that, Fluffy Bunny, and we look forward to the old Opera / BSD community. Best Damn Tech TD community. Absolutely.
Right. BestDamnTech.com.
BestDamnTech.com. Look, we gotta wrap this up.
Oh yeah.
We gotta wrap this up. So
You do gotta.
I'm just
good.
stretching out there before we get into some absolute tech biffo bastard. Absolutely tech biffo. And it's been actually bit cool.
Oh
See
yeah.
the elbow?
I win.
saw the elbow.
That's
That's
not
Yeah.
nice.
It's nasty.
Finish him.
It is nasty. It's been a lot of tech biffo this week, which I love. I love it. I just want to see a little bit more of the face-to-face.
Yeah,
biffo,
yeah,
actually.
definitely. That
It's
would be
all
great.
it's all this one, which
Settle with a good headbutt.
Yeah,
anyone
yeah,
can
yeah.
do this one. Not everyone can do this one.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not
talk
picking.
is cheap.
Talk is cheap.
Right.
Apple, the very very good folks at Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Our very good
Oh yeah,
mates.
yeah. A bunch of
They've been
saints.
embroiled since 1980, mind you, people. That's a fair while ago. I don't think I was born then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were.
Okay, high school.
I think you're at the bar.
Primary school. Yes, we do start young in Australia, but it strengthens you.
Yeah.
It really does. Apple Inc., as they're known now, before they were Apple Computers Inc., have been up against Apple Core. That's Corp. Or is
Right.
it Core? Apple Core. I like that.
Yeah, that
The
is.
Apple Core.
I'm sure that's what they were going for.
That's
Yeah.
excellent.
Right. I mean,
and they're the
because-
folks who do the Beatles.
Right, and I mean, it
Well, they
makes
are the
sense
Beatles.
because the Beatles is the beat, B-E-A-T, Beatles instead of Beatles spelled correctly. So Beatles, Beatles, Apple Core, Apple Core. Come on,
Just write
work with
that
these people.
down. Jeez, I think this is a bit of a stretch.
I'm gonna
I know.
explain it to all the way to death.
This is just
I know.
crazy. I'm not sure. I'm quite sure about that one. Anyway, they've come to a
Apple Records.
Apple Records.
How about
Right.
that?
Right.
Rand is not so crazy.
No, I'm not.
He's not. Yeah,
He
you
does
sure?
Apple Records.
He
You
is,
know
but
what
this
Apple
has nothing to
Records
do with that.
That's what we're
is?
talking.
Recorded on Apple Records. My God, man.
Right.
Fair enough. Anyway, it was discovered back in 1980 by George Harrison, who I think was with the Beatles. I wasn't born then, so I don't know.
Yeah. Who's the
Yeah.
Beatles?
Who saw an ad in a magazine with the Apple logo, and they're like, "That's our logo, bugger you." But their logo was actually the Granny Smith, the green.
Right,
Granny
a
Smith
green
apple.
apple with a leaf.
And the Apple one was the multicoloured stripes with the bite
Had a
chunk
leaf.
taken out of it.
So they were different back then, but now they're even more similar.
Are they more similar now? Because
They're all
Apple's with the
colored
grey.
nowadays.
They got the grey logo now.
Oh, you mean the solid color makes them more similar as opposed to
As
the...
opposed to rainbow?
Well, I mean, I understand that they don't want to appear to be the gay computer, and that's why they got rid of the rainbow. But I mean,
Doesn't
now
help
they're now they're
They're
like
still a gay computer.
they're the
Hey, hang about. Not what you said last week.
now they're like the Beatles, like the Penny Lane and Yellow
Yeah.
Submarine computer.
Anyway, there's a new agreement that's been reached between the two. In fact, Apple Inc. will license some of its trademarks back to Apple Core.
Which ones?
I don't know. They won't say.
The ones
They
they
won't
don't
say
like.
at this stage.
Wow, that's interesting.
So it is interesting. My thinking is, though, you know, Beatles records have the Granny Smith logo. What about Granny Smith? Surely she trademarked the Granny Smith logo, and they've
Right.
stolen it from her.
Fucking
Granny
right.
Smith. I'm gonna.
Who is this Granny
If,
Smith
you know what?
anyway?
If Granny Smith has passed on, we might have to get a little.
The family's still around. It
Well,
was actually invented in Eastwood or Ryde
Right.
in Sydney by a woman called
Do you think?
Granny Smith.
Do you think the geek psychic could talk to Granny Smith?
I'll have a word. Yeah, she does have that thing going on with her, so
Yeah.
we'll see. See if I
Meanwhile,
can get that. Meanwhile, Apple. Speaking of Apple and Cisco, the whole iPhones thing, they've come to a temporary standstill. Maybe.
Sure.
They're waiting, essentially.
Right. And has anybody else noticed that Cisco has all of a sudden upped their advertising on television and radio?
Of course.
Oh man,
they're trying to become more.
Exactly.
You know, they broke into the consumer market with their routers
Yeah.
and that
More
kind
money.
of stuff. And
They're riding this Apple feud, you know, all the way, and they're doing the right thing. They're spending money on advertising, and all of a sudden they're going to be a real brand name to the general public, not just the geek public.
Right. Yep. I
Hey.
have seen that. Indeed.
Geek is a positive.
Anyway, if they can come to some sort of an agreement by February 15, all should be good.
Yeah.
If not, then more biffo.
So right after Valentine's.
I see agreement
Right,
and
it's
agreement.
Valentine's.
Where's the biffo?
Well, right now we're talking about agreement, but we're leading up to the biffo.
That's
So
what
it's
I
like-
want to see.
Right, so we're at
Bring me the
lunchtime, and there
biffo.
might be a
That's what I wanna
fight
say
after
as
school, right? So-
Exactly. More biffo people, and good biffo, might I add. You know the folks at RIAA.
Right, oh,
which
yeah.
stands for, if I can't recall, Real Idiotic Arsehole Arseholes.
That's it.
So asinine.
Something along
Yeah.
those lines. Yeah,
Right.
yes. Such big arseholes that they named arseholes twice. Anyway, after having a suit against her, this is, what's her name? Debbie Foster.
Debbie Foster?
Brought up against some sort of... she downloaded or allegedly downloaded some illegal music, but it's actually people actually jumping on her IP address to download some illegal music.
Really?
It was dropped by RIAA, which is fair enough, and they have a tendency to do that when it's getting a bit tough.
So if you hire a lawyer, in your case, RAA will drop it.
Sometimes, yeah. It depends on how good the lawyer is and certainly what case you have against the RIAA. But she's gone and actually done a counter-claim against the RIAA.
Yeah, kick him in the nuts.
And won.
Nice. How much?
Reasonable attorney fees, which are apparently in the neighbourhood of some $50,000.
All right, that's
You know,
a car.
It's great.
Maybe a house.
Absolutely.
Fuck
Debbie,
it, you real idiotic assholes.
Nice.
Debbie,
Man.
we salute you.
Yeah, really. Good job, Debbie. I mean, those guys are pricks.
Yeah. Basically, yes.
Pretty much.
Anybody disagree?
Yeah, we got some discourse here against people who are...
I can't think of a single person who would stick up for the RIAA.
Lars Ulrich.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's a prick too, like he's in the club.
Play with your drums, Lars.
Yep.
Play with your drums.
Who else? George W. Bush.
Yeah, well, I'll say no more.
Dr. Dre, didn't he do it too?
Dr. Dre, yeah.
I think you gave that up. But that's all the time we have for today. It was such an action-packed show. I
Yeah, it
loved it.
was.
I enjoyed every single second of it, and I hope you
yeah.
did too. Of course,
I did too.
to my-
We didn't pick
You
on
did?
Adam at all. It was
Well,
exactly
maybe a
like
little
we
bit.
planned.
So hopefully we
Good
don't
show.
hear from
He's got a
Fern
thick hide,
next week.
and I can't understand him anyway.
That's correct.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sir, very Reverend Duchess Adam Plant.
Oh, not.
Thank you for joining us. We much appreciate it. Rand McNally, Randy Bastard.
That's right.
Rand something or other.
Right.
Thank you
The
for
great
joining us.
Randini, as I was.
The great Randini. Of course
And
I am.
Flem, our host.
That's right.
Of course I am
Flem.
Flemmo.
Oh, Flem.
You'll find me at flemmo.org sometimes. And
Right.
of course B.Drew Olenoff over there.
Info at bestdamntech.com. Info
Send
at
it in.
bestdamntech.com.
Send it in. Send us your best damn match
That's right.
links, and we'll throw them up, of course. And mate, I'm exhausted now. Absolutely exhausted.
I think you can-
Thank you to our peanut gallery, of course. Do the rounds. Woo 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 woo. And of course Schmitty with his Facebook on the Facebook. Face plant on the Facebook. And of course all you listeners out there. Oh, Fluffy Bunny.
Yes, thank you.
Time
Fluffy.
to go to
Appreciate
bed.
Next time I won't talk your ear off.
We'll catch you next week. Until then, have a geek week. Now get away, you bastards!
You gotta get one of those.
I'm gonna get one of those nappies that astronaut woman wears.
Yeah, what's that all about?